Hi dear students, welcome to our channel Exam Side Mathematics by Pani. In this we are in exercise 3.2 matrices. We already done 3.1, 3.22 videos. This is the third video. I think 4 to 4 or 5 questions are there in exercise 3.2. We will finish it now. Let us have a discussion. The question is, if A equal to 0 minus tan alpha by 2, tan alpha by 2, 0. And I is an identity matrices of order 2, show that I plus A equal to I minus A into this value. So first I plus A, LHS value we will calculate. A already is given. LHS. I plus A. I is what? Identity matrix of order 2. So we can write it as 1 0 0 1 plus A value 0 minus tan alpha by 2, tan alpha by 2 0. So if you add the corresponding elements, you will get 1 minus tan alpha by 2, tan alpha by 2, 1. You keep that equation number 1. Okay, dear students. Now come to the RHS. I minus A into RHS. I minus A into cos theta minus cos alpha minus sin alpha, cos alpha. What is I minus A? That means identity matrix minus A. So subtraction of these two, directly I am writing, dear students. I hope you understand. 1 minus 0. Next 1 minus of minus tan alpha by 2. This is I am writing I minus A, dear students. Next 0 minus tan alpha by 2. 1 minus 0 into cos alpha minus sin alpha, cos alpha. Just we are doing? Just we are multiplying. Multiplication of 2 by 2 matrices. Product of 2 matrices. How we are doing now? 1 into cos alpha is cos alpha plus sin alpha into tan alpha by 2. Next 1 into minus sin alpha plus tan alpha by 2 into cos alpha. Next minus tan alpha into cos alpha by 2 into cos alpha plus 1 into sin alpha. Next minus tan alpha into minus sin alpha. So tan alpha by 2 into sin alpha plus 1 into cos alpha. After that, cos alpha in terms of sine, 1 minus 2 sine square alpha by 2. So which is equal to cos alpha 1 minus 2 sine square alpha by 2 plus sine alpha also. Here I am writing, dear students, for the convenience of student side. Cos alpha equal to 1 minus 2 sine square alpha by 2. Next, cos alpha in terms of cos, 2 cos square alpha by 2 minus 1. Next, sin alpha in terms of half angles, 2 sin alpha by 2 cos alpha by 2. Based on the situation, we can use these values. Okay, dear students. See here, Sin alpha means this we can write 2 sin alpha by 2 cos alpha by 2. Tan alpha by 2 means sin alpha by 2 divided by cos alpha by 2. Cos alpha by 2, cos alpha by 2 get cancelled. Next, minus 2 sin alpha by 2 cos alpha by 2 plus sin alpha by 2 by cos alpha by 2. Here cos alpha, in terms of cos I want to write it. So 2 cos square alpha by 2 minus 1. Okay, dear students. Denominator. Next is second row. Minus sin alpha by 2 cos alpha by 2. Here cos alpha by 2 we are writing 2 cos square alpha by 2 minus 1. 2 sin alpha by 2 cos alpha by 2. Next here cos alpha in terms of whatever we wrote in the first term. Next tan alpha by 2 means sin alpha by 2 by cos alpha by 2. So 2 sin alpha by 2 cos alpha by 2. Here plus cos alpha in terms of sin 1 minus 2 sin square alpha by 2. Okay. Now we will simplify 1 minus 2 sin square alpha by 2 plus 2 sin square alpha by 2. Later we will simplify here also. Minus 2 sin alpha by 2 plus into cos alpha by 2. Here 1 cos alpha by 2 get cancelled. Plus 2 sin alpha by 2 cos alpha by 2 minus tan alpha by 2 sin alpha by 2 by cos alpha by 2, that is tan alpha by 2 only. Now here these two will be cancelled. Minus 2 sin alpha by 2 cos alpha by 2 plus tan alpha by 2 plus 2 sin alpha by 2 cos alpha by 2. Next come to here. These two will be cancelled. 2 sin square alpha by 2 plus 1 minus 2 sin square alpha by 2. Now these two will be cancelled. Now these two will be cancelled. These two will be cancelled. These two will be also cancelled. The rest of the things 1 minus tan alpha by 2 plus tan alpha by 2, here 1. By observing equation 2 and 1, we are giving the conclusion from 1 and 2, I plus A is equal to I minus A into cos alpha minus sin alpha into cos alpha. Okay, dear students? I hope you understand. Hence proved. This is the way slowly we can do it. It's not a problem. Slowly we can do it. Yeah, little lighting it is coming now. The other questions which are, I think, theoretical questions, which are applications of matrices, multiplication. One by one, we will do it, yes, students. Next, question number 19. A trust fund, has 30,000 rupees that must be invested in two different types of bonds. The first bond pays 5% interest per year, and the second bond pays 7% interest per year. Using matrix multiplication, determine how to divide rupees 30,000 among the two types of bonds if the trust fund must obtain an annual amount total interest of, in the two questions are there. One is rupees 1800. Second question, rupees 2000. We'll discuss, dear students. This is a good question. Conceptually, this is theoretical question on multiplication of matrices. Yeah, sorry for the interrupt, dear students. Then we'll come back. A trust fund has 30,000 that must be invested in two different types of bonds. The first bond pays. First, X be a person invested. If X invested in first bond, then 30,000 minus X invested in second bond. Am I right? Suppose X invested X amount invested in first bond and the remaining amount. Why? Because the trust fund has 30,000 that must be invested in two different types. One type is X, another type is 30,000 minus X. You can keep in bracket, dear students. So what we have to do is this you can bring as a matrix. See, this is the bringing as a matrix. We are writing in the matrix form, that is X 30,000 minus X. So this is like a row matrix. Similarly, X pays interest, the first bond pays. The first bond pays interest 5% and the second bond pays 7% interest per year as well, per year. So that it can be written as, we can write in the column matrix form, dear students. So 5% means 5 by 100, 7% means 7 by 100. If you multiply these two using matrix multiplication, determine how to divide 30,000 rupees among the two types of bonds if the trust fund must obtain an annual amount total interest. In this, two questions are there. The first question goes to A, second question goes to B. In that first question, I'm writing to obtain an annual amount total interest is 1800. This is the first case I am talking about. That is how today is, that is X 30,000 minus X 5%, 7%. This must be equal to, the multiplication of these two is equal to how much? 1800. So by matrix multiplication, X into 5, that means 5x divided by 100 plus 30,000 minus X into 7 by 100 is equal to 1800. Am I right? That implies that if I come this side, then it will be clear, I think. So 21,000 not 21,000, 2 lakhs 10,000. Okay, minus 2x minus 7x plus 5x. 100 bring this side, 1,80,000. 1,80,000 bring this side, it will become 2x equal to 30,000. So x is equal to 15,000. So in two types of bonds, x is 15,000 means what about other one? Second bond invests. So other invests 15,000. So 15,000 and also 15,000 amount invested in both the cases, dear students. If we come to second situation, second one, to obtain an annual amount, total interest is 2,000. Second case, I'm talking about this one. If it is 2,000, then the matrix will becomes like this: x 30,000 minus x, and the percentage will be same, 5% and 7%. This is equal to 2,000, like previous matrix multiplication. X into 5, that means 5x by 100, plus 30,000 minus x into 7 by 100 is equal to 2,000. 100 bring that side, and you will write it as here 21 lakhs minus 2x is equal to 2 lakhs. Okay, students? Yes, these values bring the side. So 10,000, 2x is equal to 10,000. That implies x is equal to 5,000. Whenever x is 5,000, 30,000 minus x will come, no? So therefore, the invested amount 5,000 and 30,000 minus 5,000, that is 25,000 amount. So total amount is 15,000 in question A. In question B, 5,000 as well as 25,000. The trust fund amount must be an annual amount. Total interest of 2,000 will be 5,000 as well as 25,000. I hope you understand it, students. This is the way we can do it. The application of matrices questions. We'll move to another set of questions. I thought one more question is there. Next, question number 20. Little slow, why? Because question is too lengthy and I want to explain each and every time how to take like this way. Matrix multiplication, it is saying that. Next, related to shopkeeper. The bookshop of, question number 20, the bookshop of a particular school has 10 dozen chemistry books, 8 dozen physics books, and 10 dozen economics books. their selling prices are their selling prices are 80, 60 and 40 each respectively. That means for chemistry books for dozen 80, for physics books dozen 60, for economics books dozen 40. Each respectively. Find the total amount. Find the total amount the bookshop will receive from selling all the books using matrix algebra. Matrix algebra means here you can use multiplication or addition. I think here selling means multiplication as well as addition. Both will come now, dear students. So here what we have to do is books row matrix whose respective amount is in column matrix. Otherwise, both simultaneously we can take it. Here, ten dozen chemistry books. That is equal to 10 into 12, 120 books are there in that. Next, 8 dozen physics books. So 8 into 12, 96. Next, 10 dozen economics books are there, which is equal to 10 into 12, 120 books are there. So what I am writing is, these books either in columns or rows, we can write one in that. So that is, I am writing in the matrix form, so better to write like this, 120, 96. Suppose if you are taking here column matrix, respective amount will be in the row matrix. Otherwise, if you are taking this is row matrix, that will be in the column matrix. See, these are the number of books: chemistry, physics, and economics. Next, the amount, the selling prices. The selling price of chemistry books. How much it is? 80 rupees per dozen. That is the selling price of physics books, 60 rupees. The selling amount, the selling price of economics books is 40 rupees. So we are writing in the matrix form. So it is 80, 60 and 40, which is in terms of rupees. So therefore the total amount the total amount the bookshop will here the number of books means you take it as books, here amount, A means amount, the price, here books in dozens. Shop will receive from selling all the books is 120, 96, again 120 into 80, 60, 40. So matrix multiplication, here it is, how many rows are there? 3 rows, 1 column, 1 row, 3 columns. It is possible. So you will get the amount 120 into 80 plus 96 into 60 plus 120 into 40. It is in rupees, dear students. Plus so we can $9,600, $5,760, $4,800. So 20,000 total amount, 20,160 rupees. So the total amount the bookshop will receive from selling of all the books is 20,160 rupees. This is the way the matrix. Here, these books, if you are writing in a horizontal manner, amount of the books write in the columns. After that, if you want to get the total amount, how much you are going to pay or receive the shopkeeper, then the product of these two you can do it, then you will get the answer, dear students. That is the way. I hope you understand. We will move on to another more 2 questions which are objective, but that also little subject knowledge is there in that we can find out, dear students. Both questions we will do it at a time. I'll write it both the questions. I'm going to rub this. Question number 21. Assume X, Y, Z, W and P are matrices of order or matrices of order 2 by n, 3 by k, 2 by p, n by 3 and p by k. Respectively. Choose the correct option. Choose the correct answer in the restriction or restriction on n, k and p so that this is the question what I am underlining, dear students, so that py plus wy will be defined or, so first option, k equal to 3, n is equal to p. Second option, k is arbitrary, p is equal to 2, p is arbitrary, k equal to 3, k is equal to 2 and p is equal to 3. Next question number 22, same matter. If n is equal to p, then the order of the matrix seven x minus 5z is, so options, p by 2, 2 by n, n cross 3, p cross n. So in this question is x is containing the order 2 by n, y 3 by k, w 2 by p, p n by 3. Sorry, w is 2 by p, p is p by k. Here py plus wy. What is p order? P order is p by k. This is p, this is k. Y order is what? 3 by k. You understand, dear students, whenever py is possible, product of these two is possible, the number of columns in the first matrix is equal to number of rows in second matrix. So then only it is possible, no? So the rest of the matrix will become p by q. So next w is defined as n by 3. Y is 3 by k. Now, if you understand, this is defining p by q, so py, ultimately py is defined p cross k plus wy is defined n cross k. Sum of two matrices is defined for the same order. No? So when it will be possible? P and N should be equal. And one more important thing, here K is equal to 3. These two, if you are multiplying these two, possible. Py is possible. Py is possible if K is equal to 3. This is important. K is equal to 3 and this is defined for only N is equal to P, K is equal to 3. So K is equal to 3 and N is equal to P is there in the first option, dear students. This is the way we can find out. We'll move to another one here. Here, difference of two matrices, 7x order. What is x order? 7 is a scalar. We can bring out, not a problem. Minus 5z. So 7x, x matrix. What is the order of the x matrix? 2 by m only, no? 2 by n minus 5 bring out z matrix. What is z matrix order? 2 by t. So the difference of two matrices is possible for only same order matrix. Same order. Here 2 is there. No? So n is equal to p. Here they did not mention that. So n is equal to p, it is already given. So what comes here? Whatever the order for the first matrix is there, for the second matrix also, the order should be same, 2 by n only. That means 2 cross p is equal to 2 cross n. Is possible when 2 cross m is equal to 2 cross p. When these two orders will be same, then only it will be defined. I hope everyone understand, dear students. In today's night also, I am going to start that second year differential equations. I will start tomorrow, maximum tomorrow or after tomorrow. Matrices also, maximum I'll try to complete. In the coming days also, we'll finish it. Thank you, dear students, for your support. Please do share, like and subscribe to our channel, Exam Side Mathematics by Point. Thank you all.